So how are you supposed to properly dispose of your sharps containers, which are full of used needle cartridges? First and foremost, for me, in the state that I'm in, I did have to provide all of this information to the health department in order to get my tattoo license. Not to mention, they need to come inspect, and they are going to double check these things. So it's something you'll have to take care of. So in my state, or my city specifically, you can call around to hospitals or clinics or things like that. Pharmacies sometimes take them, and you can see if any of these places will in fact take your sharps container and dispose of it properly. What you do not want to do and what you should not do, I know I said that twice because it's important, do not throw them in the trash. I have heard of people filling them with cement style, products or gel or silicone or things that are going to solidify. But if these go into landfills and, garbage men or people, or who knows where they end up, right? If there's people walking around in there or they stumble across them and they get poked by it and that person had some sort of disease, that's a big deal and you could be risking someone's health. So whatever you do not throw them away. No matter what you're doing, just do not throw them away. And like I said, because I called around everywhere in town, there's literally no one. I also talked to the health department and said, hey, do you guys know of anyone? I also talked to some other tattoo artists. So because there's nowhere in town here for me to dispose of these properly and have them dispose of them properly, I went with a company called Sharps Assure. When you place an order with Sharps Assure, they send you the sharps container, the same one that I have here that I dispose of in. They also send you the shipping labels to ship it back to them so that it is properly disposed of. Let's quickly read through the instructions that they do provide for you when you place an order through them. First and foremost, you remove the sharps container from the packaging and set aside all other components until the sharps container is full. Once the container is full, you snap the lid closed so that it's properly shut. And they also provide a bag to then put the sharps container in, as well as some tape to seal it up. And from there, you put it back into the brown box and back into the biohazard box that they have given you. And once this box is closed, you'll also put water resistant tape over this seal. And then from there, all you have to do is remove the shipping manifest from the side of the package here, complete the small form that is included in here as well. And that is because the post office will not accept this without the completed form. So you can go ahead and place an order for 2 or more, however many you want, right? I mean, it's a little expensive to be honest, but you do need to do your part here and legit dispose of these correctly. So I love this because when the sharps container is nearly full, all I do is package it up and put the shipping label. It's already on here. I drop it off, it gets shipped to them, and they dispose of it correctly. So it's just kind of the easiest way to do it for me. And like I mentioned, the health department did require this on my application for my tattoo license. So there's really no way around it. You have to provide this information, and you do need to work with companies such as Sharps Assure to make sure that you're doing things correctly and that you get your tattoo license. Now, there are other companies out there, obviously, that do the same sort of thing, but this is the company I went with because they had great reviews and it just seemed like the easiest route for me personally. So I went with it. So that is how you dispose of your sharps containers properly. Always make sure that you're putting your needles in the sharps container when you're done tattooing, and be safe out there, you guys. Tattoo clean and be safe.